for him to call this fight.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon and welcome to the Rampant Age Showgrounds, where we are about to introduce to you 10 rounds of kickboxing for the South African middleweight title fight. It is between, on my left, his weight, 74.5 kilograms. He has had 27 professional fights. He has won 17, 10 by knockout and 5 by kick knockouts. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it all the way from Durban, Steve Gladstone. Versus, on my right in the white outfit, his weight, 72 kilograms. His professional record, 14 fights, 9 wins, 4 by knockouts, 1 by kick knockout. He's all the way from Krugersdorp. Let's hear it for Alfred Grunenberg. Our referee, Mr. Boetie van der Heerfer. Our judges, Mrs. Eric Henning, Andre Breitenbach, and John Hempapati. 10 by 2-minute rounds of kickboxing for the South African middleweight title. Thank you.
Ngalondlela nje wasibhela laphana yebo lezi zinsizwa ezimbili laphana unyaka ngu28 laphana ku Gladstone kanti ke ngu27 yebo kulena uGrunenberg so besinichazela ukuhamba kwesikhathi yebo njengamanje banikezwa imithetho laphana ukuthi kumele ukuthi baqhubeka kanjani laphana enkundleni nangu uDerek eduze kwami.
Yes, I think it's going to be an exciting fight. Steve Gladstone in the red trunks on the right of the screen now. On the left, Alfred Grunenberg. They have fought once before. Gladstone winning that bout comfortably. I think it's going to be an exciting bout because Gladstone is a man that likes to come forward. Grunenberg proved himself in his last bout. He fought against the hard-hitting Dudley Tiny Tyson du Plessis and came out with top honours. Did very well. At this stage, Gladstone's doing all the attacking. He's really pushing to try and get the advantage in this, the first round of 10 for the South African vacant middleweight title.
Noma-ke noma singaboni kahle hle lapha kwesithombeni sethu ukuthi kuhamba kanjani sayibona impi iqhubeka kakhulu ogqoke ibhluku elimhlophe ngiyena lapha Alfred Grunenberg kanti-ke ebhlukweni elibomvu ngiyena yebo uSteve Gladstone ophuma kwelaseThekwini kanti-ke umqeqeshi wakhe laphana uGruneneberg ngiyena Master Joffel June kanti-ke Eddie Cousin yena umqeqeshi wakhe laphana uGladstone phansi laphana uGruneneberg nokho ushelelelile.
A lot of the attention's coming from Gladstone now. He looks very confident, not afraid to come forward. Grunenberg showing him some respect, and this obviously comes from their last clash when Gladstone won. And Gladstone's doing very well with those feet. Of course, he likes especially the reverse kick and the reverse punch. He has powerful legs. In his ring record, as we've said, he's had 17 fights, 10 knockouts, and he's had 5 kick knockouts. So those legs are very good, very powerful. He tries that big spinner, but Gladstone's learned his lesson. At least Grunenberg's learned his lesson. He's staying very close to Gladstone to stay out of reach of those feet.
Ngokwami ukucabanga sengathethi kodingeka laphana uGrunenberg asebenzise laphana eringi ngani ngoba sayazi lensizwa yakwa Gladstone ukuthi insizwa laphana enamandla futhi ke insizwa lena enesipiliyoni esinqaba ngalondlela ngizama ukuthi laphana asebenzise eringi uze amagalelo ayo laphana angazitapmuzeli nje ngokuthanda kwakhe aphela umzuswana oqala uphela ngalondlela asazi ukuthi ngabe kuhamba kanjani emzuswaneni wesibili. Njengoba sibhekile laphana kuSlomo kuhamba kanjalo ukuthi ngabe bekwenzekani laphana emzoswaneni owedlule bhekisisa nje ukuthi lezi nsizwa ngabe bezidudulana kanjani. Njengamanje besibabona laphana behleli emakhoneni sithe laphana oqeqeshi wakhe laphana uGruneneberg ngiyena uMaster Joffel June ekanti-ke obambele laphana yebo uCousin ngiyena umpetha kwezomhlaba okungiyena uClayton Marchand.
Round 2, Steve Gladstone in the red trunks from Durban, trying to take this title back to Durban, vacated by Carl de Souza. De Souza was the champion for a long time. He vacated the title and he's decided to not continue with kickboxing, giving the chance to Gladstone and, of course, Grunenberg to fight for this middleweight national title. And it was held with a lot of honor by the former South African champion. He fought the world champion, a world champion in his career, did very well. Now it's Gladstone and Grunenberg trying to take this title home for themselves. I'm sure Gladstone wants to take this title back to Durban.
yithi ngikutshele indaba ongayibuzanga wena usaqetha ukungena endlini sithe yimpi lena lapho kuba ngakhona isicweco singathi i-middleweight phakathi kwelaphana uSteve Gladstone obuya kwaliseNatal eThekwini naye Alfred Grunenberg kanti ubuya lapha eKrugersdorp. Isicweco lesi-ke se-middleweight sasiphethwe kuyena laphana uCarl de Souza isikhathi eside njengamanje-ke sivulekile kasiphethwe umuntu ngakho sibangwa lezi nsizwa ezimbili namhlanje.
Grunenberg attacks well now, using his hands, still ducking under those big reverses coming from Gladstone. And then Gladstone just gets a little tag. Didn't really hurt him, but he was tagged. He's still showing a lot of respect to Gladstone. And of course, Gladstone, the former national amateur champion. He's been around for a while. 17 fights, 21 fights to 14 of Grunenberg. Take nothing away from Alfred Grunenberg. He's made a name for himself as an excellent kickboxer, a man that's always superbly fit and that's not afraid to take on the best.
Sangathithi uyiphethe kahle lempi Grunenberg ngani ngoba sambona ukuthi ngempela uyayisebenzisa inkundla lena ebalekela ulaka nobunyoninco bakhe laphana yebo uGladstone betha lapha eNingizimu Afrika. Bengisathi kubalekile ukuthi uma usempini ucabanga ngaso sonke isikhathi ukuthi ngabe wenzani ukwenzelani lokho okwenzayo ungathatheki ngani ngoba kwesinye isikhathi uyokupheka ungene enkingeni uzibone uvuka phansi.
Well, the referee hasn't had a lot of work either. He's not really had to work hard to keep them apart. It's been a clean fight. It's been a brilliant fight. A lot of kicks delivered in each round. Of course, in kickboxing, 8 kicks per round is the minimum. Nice punch coming from Grunenberg, and Gladstone acknowledges that. He says, that was well done. But it doesn't really hurt Gladstone. And once again, it's Grunenberg falling down, and of course, that saps the man's energy as well.
Uphindele kule ndlela aqale ngayo uGrunenberg ukusebenzisa iring. Ukamukubona ngashana esebenzisa iring iyamsebenzela lelo qhinga ngoba sakwazi ukuthi sibone amanye amagalelo akhe ehlala ithola ndawo. Ngoba lapha nevuka Nhlobane emdudula emusemuva lapha yena uGladstone. Izinga lokuqaphelisisa liphezulu kakhulu lapha yena uGrunenberg. Uyamnaphaza ngashana lapha uthangena uGladstone.
Grunenberg now starting to work a little bit harder, but still Gladstone's being careful. He's staying out of trouble, raking in the points, putting a lot of pressure on Grunenberg to work harder. And of course, when you try and work harder, you could become careless. Gladstone should be careful though not to turn his back. He's done that a couple of times in this fight, and Grunenberg's not going to let him go if he does that.
Bengisathi ngifuna ukuphawula ngelento esho lapha nguDerek yokuthi makangajika bheke emuva lapha uGladstone kuyingozi kakhulu lokho. Phenduka nokho eshayithola lapha indawo okokuqala ngalapha i-backhand spin. Uphepha kahle kakhulu uGruneneberg. Okunye mthando kungahle kumncede ukuthi avikele le back spin laphana ukuthi ama-guards wakhe awagcine ehleli phezulu kuze ngalo ndlela singamtholi kalula lesasanda ashuka ngaso laphana uGladstone.
End of round 6, Steve Gladstone in the red trunks from Durban. I think maybe he's just taken a slight edge in this fight now. He's had a knockdown in the 5th round, and Grunenberg's going to have to work hard. He's really going to have to work hard if he wants to take this title away from, or if he wants to win this title from Gladstone. Side thrust again, and then Gladstone punishes him in the midriff with a great kick, but then Gladstone comes back, one to the body, one to the head, and an acknowledgement from Gladstone in picture now.
Ulalele laphana uyalelesisa futhi ngisho ye Gladstone amaqhinga onikeza into chance ukumele ukuthi asebenzise emzifaneni olandelayo.
Beautiful picture there of that bell. Round number 7 starting. It's Grunenberg with a side thrust. Gladstone retaliates. And I think at this stage, Simon, I read this fight maybe slightly in favor of Gladstone. He cannot be over careful though. It has to go 10 rounds. This is the start of the 7th round.
Kuthanda ukuthi kube nzima ngempela silaphana ngisana nesikhombisa. Bahlokoma ngempela ngashana laphana amagalelo akhe eGruneneberg ethola ndawo Gladstone. Sikhumbule phela ukuthi insizwa lena yolapha eGladstone. Phansi ngabekhosi laphana eGladstone. Eseka inthapha iyenza laphana uGruneneberg. Beke ngasho ngathi bathi uqaphela ngempela. Ngani ngoba kungozi ukuthi ucabange ukuthi uloNebrek laphana phakathi enkundleni.
Well, that's amazing. It's exactly what I've been talking about. Grunenberg got careless. Gladstone got careless. He got tagged with an excellent punch to the face, right on the button, on the jaw. And I didn't think he was going to make it. And Grunenberg's giving everything now. But Gladstone showing a lot of tenacity to try and come back and to see if he can stay in this fight. It was an excellent round coming from Grunenberg. This makes this fight wide open, Simon.
Zingani sababili silapha Randfontein. Hipi phakathi kwakhe uGladstone naye uGruneneberg. Zamnetha nabankosi laphana eGladstone. Phansi ngamadolo. What can I say, Dirk?
Well, he's Gladstone. He's getting up. He's getting the 2nd count of this round. He's really going to have his work cut out if he wants to survive this round. It's been a lot of action coming from Grunenberg now. Gladstone's trying to find back, but the blows are coming thick and fast onto the face of Gladstone. He's been very lucky to survive, and he tags Grunenberg with a punch as well. Covering up well though. This has been furious action coming from. And the end of this round, I think the bell saved Gladstone this time.
Remember what I said. They'll have to be aware of what they're doing throughout the round.
It was an excellent round for Grunenberg. Just as I said, there he is in picture now. I said he's behind on points. He's going to have to pull out something out of the bag. He's just done that. He's tagged Gladstone with an excellent punch. And Gladstone's complaining. He says he's finished. We're not sure what he's going to do. There you can see it. The punch comes through and he gets hit on the button. And there you can see, turns straight around. That was an excellent punch that hit him on the button.
Kubalulekile ngempela ukuthi concentrate ukuthi ngabe kwenzekani na ngani ngoba uma ngabe ungaconcentrate kwenzeka lento esibonayo njengamanje.
Well, what a turn of the events. There Joe Viljoen with his fighter Alfred Grunenberg. Nobody expected this. An excellent bout and an excellent showing coming from Alfred Grunenberg in the white trunks. He comes through with those punches and he really rains down the punches, and down goes the man from Durban, Steve Gladstone. Ecstasy coming from the corner of Alfred Grunenberg. He's done enough to take this South African vacant middleweight title away from Steve Gladstone. Gladstone wasn't the champion, it was a vacant title, but just looking at this replay, pressure being put on to Gladstone from this tough Colton Bull fighter. Gladstone trying to fight back, but to no avail. Grunenberg's really putting on the pressure, and this is the reason why he didn't come out for the 8th round. Grunenberg still putting on the pressure, and excellent fight from him. We're going to ringside now for the official decision. No. And we're going over to the ring announcer now for the decision.
Thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner by a technical knockout in the 8th round, and now South African middleweight champion from Krugersdorp, Alfred Grunenberg. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Steve Gladstone. Thank you. That was a winner by a TKO in the 8th round by now South African middleweight champion, Alfred Grunenberg.
Excellent showing by Alfred Grunenberg. We're going to Simon.